This year, Sri Lanka is expected to complete its reform, which began in 2022, when the country's greatest economic crisis in decades sparked widespread demonstrations and ultimately led to the removal of the government. According to a statement posted on the website of the Finance Ministry on Tuesday, the government received bids totaling $10 billion from pension funds. This action improves Sri Lanka's prospects of surviving the first assessment of its $3 billion bailout by the International Monetary Fund beginning this week. Now, that will allow for the release of around $330 million in November. Debt talks with China and India, two of the country's largest foreign creditors, are now front and center. Countries like Zambia and Ghana are also making strides towards resolving its debt crisis after being the first country to get significant debt reduction under the common framework of the Group of 20 in June. Zambian President Hakainde Hichilema is now on an official visit to China. After months of food and fuel shortages, the island country obtained a bailout, and investors in its dollar bonds saw a 54% increase in value this year. While a Bloomberg index of developing world state debt is up 3% this year, bonds denominated in Zambian dollars, which are also undergoing restructuring, are up 20%. A new administration was formed in Sri Lanka last year after the country's economic collapse triggered political turmoil. After his predecessor, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, departed the nation's president, Ranil Wickremesinghe, he was elected by parliament and is now working to implement economic and constitutional changes to reverse the tide. Junior Finance Minister Shihan Semasinghe said last month that negotiations are underway between Sri Lanka and China, which has pledged to support the country in its debt restructuring.